Some animals never needed to lie. Every lion begins the same way. Not as a king, not as a hunter, but as a cub, small, curious, watching the world to understand what it means to be a lion. One day, the cub hears something strange across the savanna, a loud, awkward braying, the jackass. The jackass makes noise all day. It runs in circles. It shouts its presence to the world. The cub watches and wonders. The jackass looks like it's having an easier life. No responsibility, no pressure. The jackass can lay around all day and run its mouth. It doesn't have to lead. It doesn't have to protect anything. It doesn't have to face the weight that one day comes with being a lion. For a moment, the cub thinks, maybe it would be easier to be a jackass. Maybe life is more fun when all you have to do is make noise and tell your story. The cub even tries it, running around, braying like the jackass. Pretending noise is the same thing as strength, but the savanna doesn't respond the same way. Predators don't fear noise. They respect power, and power comes from responsibility. The lion understands something the jackass never will. One day, the lion must lead. One day, the lion must protect the pride. One day, the lion must face danger when everyone else runs. The jackass doesn't carry that burden. The jackass hides behind a narrative, but a lion cannot hide behind a story. Eventually, the cub faces something real: danger, hunger, challenge. The kind of moment where pretending stops working. And that's when the cub learns the truth. A lion does not become a lion by copying the jackass. The jackass can lay around all day and run its mouth. The jackass hides behind a narrative. But a lion carries responsibility, and the cub finally understood. If he wanted to be a lion, he had to stop pretending to be anything else. Animals never needed to lie. They were letting you know exactly what happens when you ignore their warnings. Some animals never needed to lie. Sometimes danger doesn't look dangerous, and that's where people make their biggest mistake. The panda looks harmless, soft fur, slow movement. A quiet animal sitting peacefully in the forest, eating bamboo. Most people see the panda and think the same thing: safe. But the panda is still a bear. Behind that calm behavior is immense strength, powerful jaws, massive muscle. The panda doesn't need to prove it, because the panda isn't looking for conflict. It simply exists in its space, and most animals understand that. Now, the cobra is different. The cobra makes sure you understand the warning. It rises, the hood spreads wide. The message is unmistakable: stop. Do not come closer. The cobra is not trying to trick you. It's giving you one last chance to make a better decision. One animal shows power quietly. The other displays the warning clearly. Both are telling the same truth. Respect the boundary. Animals never needed to lie. They were letting you know exactly what happens when you ignore their warnings.